Hello guys. Actually, I didn't expect you will come to this podcast. So I want to film video of it, but something goes wrong, and I either didn't press a button or whatever. So I talk about 1 hour, and all this video was ruined, so I didn't film it. So anyway, I have a plan of podcast, so it's in Russian language here, but I will not repeat it once again. Let's just talk a little bit about your questions here. But to answer the questions, I should tell a little bit about the project. So I still should talk about this taxonomy here, maybe catalog of elements, and since we did together with one of French representative of French Penspinning community. So that's it. This is our main page at the moment. So here is catalog of elements where everybody can find any elements and find a link for tutorials and to see the way these elements look. You can do a filter, you can use a search, so you can do everything here. For example, as I know, one of the species representatives, they want to make all sonics, for example, and now it's quite simple here. You can press sonic, Russian, sonic, choose all of them, and voila, you have all of sonics here. 369 out of 1479. And if you want sonics that start from palm side, so here we are. And if you want not just palm side but palm side, and it start from slot or 1, 2, voila, there are 14 sonics that start from palm side and start from slot 1, 2. So I think it's already quite useful. And when I made my previous podcast, it was 2 viewers from India, and we talk a little bit, and then I put this podcast in YouTube, and maybe there I have 5 views of that podcast. But one of that view was the guy from this Discord channel. I think one of the best Discord channel. Which one? Let me see. So this is actually which one? The workshop, yeah, this one. You see what's a huge idea this guy has, hobby, and he made his idea, realized it. The realization was really good. So look who administrate here. Guys from Canada, guys from America, from Brazil, then from United Penspinning boards, then from France. So he created international board here, so people who can spread the idea through all the community. So it's nice idea and nice implementation, and a lot of amount of information there. But in this video he said that the administration of the server required too much time, too much efforts, and pay out nothing, and sometimes negativity is there, and he decided to stop doing it. And I don't know the whole information, but I think maybe this server shouldn't be moderated that much. maybe you should not pay that much attention to what people say there. They will find the way to solve the problem by themselves, like it's been done in our Telegram community, a Russian one, no, not Russian, Soviet Penspinning board. So it's countries from former USSR where Russian language used. They communicate here. Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Kazakhstan, Georgia, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, so all over the world, countries where people use Russian language, Belarus as one of their national, or if they have Russian speaking people there. So in this community people can tell whatever they want, so nobody ban them, and I do really appreciate it. It's a freedom of speech, and I didn't even know who administrator of this channel, because they are noticeable, and I think this is the way Discord channel and any channel should be provided. You shouldn't use your power to ban, even if you don't like a person, so he cannot ban you because you're administrator. So why will you ban him? So it's a really good idea to leave a freedom of speech. So that's it. And what I wanted to say, this guy Hobby, he saw the video I made, and he wrote and he said, I saw it, I was wondering what are you doing, and I received from him words of appreciation the work I did. This catalog of elements, he said that nowadays it seems like it's the best implementation of this idea. A lot of people wanted to create it, and as I know, Spins tried to do it also, but they use, in my opinion, inappropriate instruments, or like RPZ. He created a book, a good one, and actually I took information from there, and I put all the elements from all the tricks from that book here, and now everybody can find, can search, can study the information from the book, but in the table view I think it's much more convenient. So he has a picture there, but pictures it's yesterday, let's say. Future is video, like here where you can see it, but after video it will be 3D video, when you can not only see, but you can rotate and see it from any size you want. But it's the next step. So look, when you ask what I did, so I think I did the best catalog of Penspinning elements in the world, and soon it will be even better. What did I take? So this is, we have really smart guy in our community, Oleg Buslaev. He created this Telegram channel, and actually he's one of the administrators and creator, and he has a shop. He made a lot of tutorials video about Penspinning, and he put this video as a link in one of chat. Which one? Let me see. This one. Yeah, that's it. This is a list of 58 video, and inside of this video sometimes up to 10 tricks, and I put all of these tricks here in this table, and then break them to levels of difficulty from 1 to 10, but what I like about this video that it goes from simple to hard, and I almost did nothing but put all the elements here. And now I bring elements from this table to our catalog, and soon it will be done, when everybody can go here and choose, let's say, yes, and then it's basic elements, and then from 1 to 10 they can go step by step and improve their skills. They know which elements should they learn next, and this will make the process of studying more interesting and more scientific, let's say. I hope this will bring more people in Penspinning and will make them stay, because very often they just learn several tricks and stop. But when they know that after stage 1 goes stage 2, level 2, and know that there are 10 levels, and then will be professional levels there also, this will make their journey much more interesting. I hope. I think this is my idea. So that's it. This is what I done. What we done together with French pen spinner, a good one and active one. Sorry, give me a sec. I will I will find him in Discord. Three guys. Actually, he has his own project, this one, and I think the implementation of this project is really good. He wants to make a video for, I don't know, as much element as possible, I hope. And now it's already 53 elements here, so we can watch one of them. It has all the time the same structure. Twice he showed the element, and third time with slow-mo. Short video, just one element with maximum zooming. So well done. If you need any help, and if you, for example, want to do it, let's say, if this table can be useful for you, if you want to find out which element to film next, to make it in certain order, so you are welcome. I hope it's will be useful. And what did we do together? So once one guy from Soviet Penspinning board, he showed me the breakdown of Tigrisu linkages, and we a little bit changed, and I said, oh, it's a nice idea, let's make this list together. Then another guy from Spinzis, he said to me that project with catalog of elements is bull of shit, but if you don't know where to put your energy, you can break down linkages of this guy to Ki, because these linkages are the links from which he started, and his level is really high now. And they say, yeah, it's a good idea, I didn't know about his linkages, and we made a breakdown all of this, because it was pretty simple, because all of this video you see, it's written there, names, breakdown of linkages. So notation there, so we just copy from the screenshots through Google Lens and put it here, then correct it a little bit, and voila, we have all these linkages. Then tilt linkages were created. What good about tilt linkages is that he used a perfect notation. He knows it by heart, and so it's like an example of a way to notate combos. And then what we did with French guy, so I found a video of Truss, he's from France also, and he made a breakdown of all these linkages. Can you imagine what amount of job is it? He should watch this video several times with slow-mo, so it's unbelievable. Well done, he did it in 1 week. It was really quick, unbelievable. And I just put some names in the same way as Till does, in the same way as it's written in RPG book, and then break it to certain elements, and then left just elements that has no hybridization, and put all these elements here. So now this job we made increase amount of elements in catalog of elements for several hundred, I suppose. And now we have about, how much do we have? About 1,500 elements there. So well done, nice job. If you need any help from me, you are welcome. I will do my best to help you. And actually we have several linkages left. Where are they? Well, linkages development. So this new linkages from Truss, we don't still have the breakdown, correct breakdown of it, so it should be correct, I suppose. So that's it. And this is what I did for Free Guys. So he has a project where he collect elements, and it was in some kind of web page, and I put all of these elements in Google Sheets, so maybe it will be better to look at the elements like this, and then it's much easier to find out which element is missing. So maybe it will be useful. If not, then no, just don't mind. So this is what I'm talking about when I talk about international projects. So we can do something together. There are not a lot of active people in Penspinning world. Penspinning world, as you told, is really small. So now I will not tell about the rest because I told about this 3 times already for today. It's too much for me. News of project MSE, I will tell a little bit about this. And now let's answer the questions that Octupus wrote. Yesterday he wrote it in French Penspinner channel. He explained the situation, the way he sees the situation here. So you can stop and read all of this question. And I like this picture, and I saw quite a lot that video, and I think this idea really was of spreading, and the idea I put there was of spreading also. So let me answer some questions here. So this is a situation I absolutely agree. There is nothing to argue about. That from one hand there are not a lot of people there. From other hands, even in big communities like Spindis, the community is separated by bad administration. Where was it? It was funny. I don't know. Especially when you're a newcomer, toxic communities in the most popular places like Spinners where new people are immediately called fat, gay, old, yappies, I don't know what does mean, and any combination of slur you can imagine. It's fun. I don't know. And uh, so yeah, that's it. I was banned in several of community. So yeah, community small and it's separated by languages and by um, different point of view to the same topics. But who knows? I don't know a reason why should we be separated. Tournament, I entirely say donated. There are no normal tournaments practice government body judging. Okay, it's always with judging like this, especially if we are talking about sports like gymnastic, where you where it's depends on a person factor. And so this one, taking people content, I am ready to delete whatever you tell me. So yes, I took content of which one for links here. I think this guy Magia, he made a really huge job, and it was in open. Why it's not working? Yeah, this he made a list of pen spinners with Twitter channels and YouTube channels, and he put it in some Discord channel where I was banned, but I had time to copy it. But Maggie, I wrote to you several times already through different platforms. So if you want me to delete it, should just say, and I will. So I will left just something I add, and it's not much. It's let's say maybe 50, and the rest, this one I can do it. But I think it's ridiculous. So if you create something that can be useful, so it doesn't matter where it will be used. And actually, you mentioned this project with Wikipedia, and Magia is really active here also. So well done. I see you put a lot of efforts here, and I don't want to be a bad man in you think about me like about Batman. So if you can, if you need to use anything I did, so you are welcome. For example, here if you see Penspinning tricks, so there are not a lot of tricks here at the moment. Twisted Sonic, Palm Sonic, Charge, Sonic. Let's see what we have in Sonic here. Not much. And actually I'm not sure if this instrument like XWiki is good for this project, because it's hard to understand even for me how to edit it. Maybe I do something wrong, but it looks like piece of code. In my project I use another one. So I'm not talking about project My Sports Elements, it's my gymnastic club. So we use XWiki, so we put it in our server we make the copy of this database daily, we copy it. And here is much more useful if you want, for example, to edit this page. Look the way it looks the same. You can just print here, and if you want to add, let's say, a screenshot, you can open, put it here. So that's it. So it's simple like that. So instrument for creating a database should be simple. So everybody, even the person who know nothing about coding, they should be able to create it. But here is, I don't know, maybe I don't have a certain amount of access, and I have some suggestion about this also. So this main page, it should has this menu in the left where you can see, I think maybe at least these main articles here. So main articles that divided by groups, and this old information can be deleted anyway. So well done, somebody does this job. And as Octupus mentioned it here, that all of this required time, efforts, and very often money, because the server price, he said, it's about and everything this, it's about 1,500 per year. Nobody wants to pay money like this. So actually, Octopus, listen, I absolutely agree with everything you wrote here. Absolutely agree. And people get tired, and I know about this. So when they don't receive something, so when they put an effort, they put their money, and they receive only negative emotions out of this, and of course they will quit this project. So it's understandable. But you know, you look at this project only from a point of view of Penspinning. But if you, I don't know, do you have any experience in any other activities? In my life, I make a lot of other activities like gymnastic. I was working in circus. I make snowboarding really good. Then I play volleyball, football, a little bit, know some rules there. Then play a little bit with Penspinning, 3x3 cubing, Rubik cubes. I make a little bit, and you know what? And do swimming, go to the gym. So this is the way. This is the kind of sports I use, and all of these sports has a lot of common. A lot of common, more common than you can imagine. All of them are teaching people to do some physical elements. So all of them have elements. These elements has difficulty, and they can be ordered. And all of these sports has a problem that they don't have the catalog of elements. All of these sports have competitions. They have problems. They don't have a platform to collect participants, to tell about their event, to collect information from participants, to collect money from participants sometimes, if we are talking about monetization in this field, because a lot of competitions are not free. Like the competition, for example, that I organized. So you see so many common things in any sports. If you do this job for Penspinning, where just 5,000 people involved, it's will never return such an investment. You can do it only in case you just like it, it's your hobby, and you have spare money. So in this case you can do it. Otherwise it will not work. So, but it's still possible, you know. It will not work, but it's possible if you will look at this project from other perspective, from other point of view. If you look at this like a project for a lot of sport, not only for Penspinning, because if you create a server with base of knowledge with ZWiki, you can use this server for other sports also. If you create a catalog of links, for example, like this one, you add just one column kind of sports, and it's catalog for all kind of sports. So you see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I know that it's impossible to make monetization in this field, almost impossible. Some people do it. Some people have shops for pen spinners, for example. Some people have a great TikTok's channel where they have millions of views and monetize like this. And I don't know why you don't like pen spinner guy. Sorry, I don't remember names. Russian one who make a video with English language. So sometimes he has 100,000 of views. Can you imagine? So the most popular video in about pen spinning in internet. So well done. So we should appreciate people like this inside a community and learn from them. So how did they succeed? What was in that video? So it's really fantastic. So though we have such small community, we have history of success there. So even in such small community, but if we make it bigger, if we spread this experience from pen spinning to other kind of sports, then this will work. But even then, we need some people who will contribute, who will do the project, who will lead the project for this kind of sport, who will decide the rules this sport use, who will change these rules, who will organize competition, who will create a base of knowledge, who will update this base of knowledge, and we should try to make this together, to combine efforts of our small community throughout the globe. Because you know why European Union was created? Because separately, even France with their 60 million people cannot make huge project, because for huge project you need huge market. But when you combine all countries through all over the Europe, then you receive this amount of, let's say, 500 million people that allow you to create huge projects. So it's the same here. One pen spinning is not allow you to make a base of knowledge or to make a catalog of elements or service for catalog of elements. But if you look wider, then it will happen. But it's not what I wanted to tell. I wanted to tell that though we have this small community, the world is still too big. We have 9 billion people there, and we have active people inside every community. Like in our community in Soviet Pen Spinning board, we have Piotr, we have Oleg, we have Silent, we have Art. So they do really interesting project. Like Piotr and Art, they create this tier list, and it's a great idea, and I hope this one day will spread through throughout the world and for other sports also. So here is the name of Penspinner, and here is the links, and here is like some kind of places they have in this list, and they have some rules where how can they lift their place, go upper, improve their skill. So you see, it's a nice idea, and in every community there are people like this. Crow he take part in our tacon, he make perfectly, such pleasure to see the way he does. Big brainer from German Penspinning community. He take part in all our tacon, and he did. There are just 3 persons who did the trick that made Crow, and he was one of them. Can you imagine the level of Penspinning in Germany? So yeah, they're really, really great. And in Brazil, so they have Dark, who one of the persons who organized yearly meetings of Penspinners in Brazil, and they make a video about this also then, and he make films of Penspinning. So you see everywhere, but there are not a lot of them, and my idea is we can combine the efforts of people all over the world, and then we can make a good project. Then we can spread good ideas worldwide. So this is what I want to suggest. So let's try. Let's do a universal Penspinning board just in Discord channel. So that's it. You don't need to put that much money as you wrote here. Discord is free for everybody. So they monetized in some other ways somehow. So we can use their services to combine people efforts to create international projects. So we can start, let's say, from this easy project like Tacon MSE. So everybody can join, participate, and show their skills, and they will know that they are not the only one who do it. There are a lot of people all over the world do this Tacon. And then we can maybe one day create this tier list, but not only for Soviet Penspinning board, for the world tier list. We can add all Penspinners here and their recent link here, and maybe somehow evaluate it and find. So it's one of the projects. There are a lot of projects there. Somebody wants, like Foxy. He was the only one who joined my my podcast today, and he has this project where he wants to collect all videos and all information that were forgotten or lost. He wants to collect it, and he created a Discord channel for this, and already start to implement his idea. So it's a nice idea, why not? So anyway, it's any initiative should be supported, I think. If you can support, if you cannot, then just don't blame this person like I was blamed for my initiative with this catalog of element. Don't make his life harder, so just do nothing then. So either help or do nothing. So this is the best way. Don't okay, I think you see my point. So that's it. Actually, I doubt of this. I know that you make pens pen modes from different pens, and let's say this company big, the name of the company big, so they sell billions of, not hundreds of millions, but billion people, or billion pens per year. So I think this project with pen spinning can be interesting of them, especially if we take into consideration that they made a promotional video with pen spinners. So um, one of my ideas is to write to all of these companies to ask them if they want to be a sponsor of pen spinning in the world, pen spinning tournament like on MSE, so whatever. So I think some of this company will agree, because it's unusual way to promote their product. So we can try anyway. If it's working, it's work. If it's not, we try it. So it's nothing, but we can. Okay, and the last words. So Alex MSE, it's me. So my main point from a pre-moderator, you do not understand that there is no monetizing model to extract from this audience, and you are better served to contribute to existing project vice versa, taken away from them. We already discussed that I am not going to monetize to take money from pen spinners, so they don't have much, but this audience can be interesting to people who sell goods, who provide services other than pen spinning. I don't know, McDonald's maybe, or whoever. So it's can be an audience for, can be people who are ready to pay money for this audience, but even then it's too small yet. But if we collect all other kind of sports, then it will be enough, and it will be possible to monetize. You use a lot of services like, I don't know, Telegram, Twitter, YouTube, and you pay nothing for this at all. It will be the same service when you pay nothing, but they have different ways of monetization. All the time they have it. In YouTube it's advertisement, in Telegram it's advertisement and subscription, in Discord I don't know, they have some kind of subscription, but who pays for it I don't know. I didn't see advertisement here also. I don't know what is their monetization model, but for sure they have one. And if we are talking, once it was interesting for me, how does Wikipedia work? They promise they will never use advertisement at all. And for me it was interesting, how does it work? And I find out that yes, they use a lot of volunteers job there. There is some guy from England who corrected about 1 million articles in English language. Unbelievable. He spent several hours every day for last 10 or 20 years, who knows, to contribute to this project. And I think, oh yeah, maybe all this project was created by volunteers, but no. If you check, then you will find out this project receives hundreds of millions every year for support, for development, and there are a lot of people who receive salary in such a project. So you see how it will work. I think this is the way it will work. There should be a people who make business, receive money somehow. I don't know, this unusual model, I think, this Wikipedia, because they don't use it from business, they receive it like a grant. Unbelievable for me, it's such a huge amount of money received like a grant. So maybe not 100 million. So I will check this information. But anyway, they receive it. They receive it like a donation. And so, did you see my point? Always there is a team who receive money for this project. Otherwise, this project will not last long, like it happened with United Penspinning Board, like it happened with workshop, Discord channel, and like it will happen future with maybe it can happen with other services when somebody either forget to pay for domain or for server, or just will not be able to pay and nobody other will have an access to this. So you see so many possibilities how the project can die. But if we want to create a sustainable project, so I think we should first of all combine our effort. Second, find a business model that will allow this project to last long. That's it. Let's try. I don't ask to, I don't know, to give me $1 million or to spend 20 hours out of 24 every day. If you can contribute. If you think that something I made can be useful in your project, you are welcome. If you have an idea and need my feedback about this, okay, I will I will give it to you. So anyway, thank you very much for your reply, such a detailed one. I do really appreciate it. You see, I put it in certain document, write it, so it's easy for me to see the structure of the idea you wrote. So it will be here, and maybe one day I will read it once again. So this TED Talk I do really like. I watch a lot of TED Talk video, and this speech, it was quite a lot like TED Talks, like idea was of spreading. I hope this idea was of spreading, and we should create a place where every ideas will be listened, and you will not ban there because of your way of thinking, because of your way of expressing yourself is different from the way of thinking of admin, whoever they are. I don't know if you saw this, which one, this one, this slogan. I wrote it in Penspinning Cafe after I was banned in Spanish Penspinning board, in Spinzis, and in some other channels in Polish. I don't know why did they ban me, though I speak Polish language, I understand it. So I don't know. And so what I wrote here, I just wrote this message, and somebody, I don't know who was it, he put it at this flag, and now it's funny, and as I know, they put several times, maybe 10 times, different people put it in Spinzis or some other channels, I don't remember. I do really appreciate Penspinning Cafe for their democracy and for following the rules they set. Rules are the same for everybody, and for admins, and for world championship, for champions, and for newcomers, for everybody. This we call democracy. It's funny. It's funny that it's in the flag. No. So that's it, just set the rules and follow them. And the rules should be the same for everybody. So anyway, thank you for listening. I hope you um, I hope you understand what I mean, and my broken English allow you to do so. So have a nice day. Yeah, bye.